Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Look, there is a lot of debate going on around the country about this particular issue with KKR and the wicket. You know, and we have been, by the way, this was Shomik Chakraborty's story. It was a Rev Sports story based on
Red
Rahane's
Sports
press
story.
conference comment. He went and spoke to the curator. It has now been picked up nationally, and everybody and his uncle has an opinion on it, which is fine. Where do we stand on this? And we have tried to be as objective, as neutral, and as balanced. None of us, and I can speak for this, none of us have any problem with home advantage. None of us. No one. No one is saying, none of us have any issues. Also, to suggest that KKR should move out of Eden Gardens has absolutely no basis in fact, according to me, and I will seek opinions from all my panelists. Because no Odisha, no Jharkhand, no other ground is a replacement of Eden Gardens. Identities are not built overnight. KKR and Eden Gardens is an identity, is an emotion. Eden Gardens is home to KKR, and that home will stay forever. And anyone who suggests, oh, because of this, KKR should contemplate moving out of Eden Gardens is actually making a naive comment. But more importantly, here, Shomik Chakraborty has once again spoken to Shujan Mukharji in the last 20 minutes. Let us break what Shujan Mukharji is saying. Is he open to sitting and discussing with the KKR management and players? How is his relationship with KKR? What is happening at this point in time? Is this even a matter of a fight, or is this just to be resolved across a Bengali adda? Why can't it be resolved amicably? Gargi, Shomik, Shubhan, and Bharat joining me. Shomik, you spoke to Shujan Mukherjee 15 minutes back. What did he say?
See, as you said, this is a matter to be resolved over a Bengali adda, and like you wrote, it is going to be resolved over cha and jhalmudi. So the fact of the matter is that I was talking to Shujanda, as you said, before coming to this live, and three things on record which we can mention on this show. One is that there is no fight, absolutely no fight. Number one. Number two is Shujanda is open. He said, if now KKR are on the road, after coming back, if their management wants to have a word with him over the nature of the pitch, he is always open to that. Number one. Number two is he said, I have very, very good relationship with almost everybody in the KKR camp, in the KKR management. I know Rahane since his boyhood, since he was a boy, since he was an age group cricketer. And number three, he said that see the fact Rahane, there was no absolutely no, I mean, no hard feelings. I didn't receive nobody from the KKR camp came to me with a complaint over the nature of the pitch. What Rahane said at the press conference was his opinion, and he is entitled to that. He didn't even complain. He said if uh, the pitch assist a bit more turn, they would be that would be better off for the KKR, and he is entitled to that, and he can say that. That is Shujanda saying on record. So absolutely no hard feelings, nothing. And once again, over a cup of cha and jhalmuri, this is going to be resolved.
If this is what it is, Shubhan, that Shujanda is saying that Ajinkya is very much entitled to what he has said, and what, there is no hard feelings, he is happy to sit down and chat. Are we getting towards a resolution? For that is all that anyone who follows cricket wants. None of us want this issue to become an ugly fight, which it is not. None of us want anything else. We want this to get resolved. If this is what Shomik just said, are you sensing that we will get a resolution soon? That there is an attempt to get to a solution, and that is what is wanted. Shubhan Chakraborty, because none of us think that what Rahane said is wrong, and that is also coming from Shujanda. Shubhan Chakraborty.
Absolutely, and we have discussed it rationally over the last couple of days since this matter. Since Rahane was asked this question in the first press conference, and we have discussed both the sides. We understand both the sides. We have never said that Rahane is wrong or Shujanda is completely wrong. Both are speaking on the basis of some merit there. Rahane is equally, he's right in saying in backing his teammates, in backing the strength of the team, and Shujanda rightly is correctly there protecting his role as the chief curator of Eden Garden. Both the parties are right here, and as you correctly have written today in the morning piece. That this should be sit together. It should be a sit together and chat rather than fighting over a press conference or interviews or making it an ego battle. This should not be the case at all. And now, since whatever is happening on Twitter today, shame on CAV trending on number one by the KKR fans. They have taken over social media completely, and I won't be surprised if a call is taken from the CAV hierarchy in the coming days, and a message is passed on to the chief curator to give give them what they want, and let's see uh, whether they can make use of it. I, for that matter, still firmly believe that flat deck suits KKR. Their batting more, given the kind of powerhouse, power packed batters they have. I I, I feel that Rinku Singh, Andre Russell, Ramandeep, they will struggle to get going. We saw yesterday Ajinkya Rahane was also struggling to get going against spinners. Ankriksh came and finished the game. You did not need big shots there. But there are some sort of weaknesses in turning tracks. Yes, Varun and Sunil Narayan will get a complete assistance. But what about your pacers, Harshit Rana, Spencer Johnson, Webb of Baroda? These guys. Think about the other teammates also. You have two top class spinners, best spin duo in this entire league, and they can do the job in any deck on their given day. So I still have my reservations over a spin deck in Eden Gardens. But yeah, that if that's what KKR fans are demanding, KKR team is demanding, then let it be.
Let's kind of move track a little bit and ask Gargi. There's somebody, I don't know who said this. Gargi, if you can pull up that question. Someone says Ranchi has 55,000 or 60,000 or something like that. I mean, is this even? I think this is, and I'm being respectful here. Whoever is saying this, that move out of Calcutta, let's for a second park, because if you ask me, my position is very clear. I've got nothing against home advantage. Nothing. IPL is built on a home and away concept. It is essential home and away concept, and other teams are doing it. Associations and other teams have that kind of bonding. Whether KKR has home advantage, gets a wicket of their choice, I've got absolutely no problems with that. My suggestion is Ajinkya and Shujanda sit down, agree on something, and resolve the matter. That's my issue. But when I have real issues, experts saying that if you don't get it, move away out of Calcutta. Firstly, they will get it. Solve it. That's the issue. You have to solve it. To move outside of Calcutta, is it even remotely a possibility? Kolkata Knight Riders has that name, Kolkata. Eden Gardens, no stadium in this country compares to Eden Gardens. And my question to both Bharat and Gargi, when I see a Chennai, I see people coming in the name of a Mahendra Singh Dhoni. When I see a Bangalore, I see people coming in the name of a Virat Kohli. When I see Mumbai, I see people coming in the name of a Rohit Sharma, a Jasprit Bumrah, and a Hardik Pandya. When I see Kolkata, I see people coming in the name of Kolkata. It is because of Kolkata fans. There's no star. It is because of the Kolkata fans, the Kolkata identity, the Eden Gardens madness, 40 degrees centigrade. People come and make these people stars. How on earth are you suggesting that KKR moves out of Eden Gardens? What is the logic behind such a ridiculous statement? Gargi first and then Bharat.
Let's start with the fact that the name of the franchise is Kolkata Knight Riders, not Bengal Knight Riders or something like that. So its identity is deeply rooted in Eden Gardens and in Kolkata. And, this seems like a very extreme reaction from fans as well, who are saying that, it should be shifted out of Kolkata. The venue should be shifted out of Kolkata. I don't think that makes any sense. Eden Gardens, I mean, when you think of the identity, it is one of the most iconic grounds in Indian cricket. It has a rich history, it has a deeply loyal fan base, and asking KKR to leave Kolkata is like asking CSK to abandon Chepauk or MI to move out of Wankhede. It's just, it's not practical, it's not fair. And this IPL is completely built on franchise loyalty, and that loyalty comes from incredibly strong home bases. Kolkata has that. You can't just move teams around like chess pieces because of pitch conditions. I don't think this is the real solution. The real solution is, like we all have been saying, that there needs to be a collaboration and nothing else. That it doesn't make any sense to move it out of Kolkata.
Bharat, where do you stand on this? Just to add to the question to you, you say move it out. Where do you move? You have 5 days to before your next match. This is nonsense. Whoever is saying it, third is a match, sixth is a match, tickets are printed, all sold, brand is built, broadcast is done, planning is done. Which idiot is saying move the thing out of Kolkata? How on earth is that even feasible or possible? Do they even understand business? Do they even understand brand? Do they even have a sense of how this tournament is being organized before making a comment on either social media or a platform that move the thing out of Kolkata? It is not even feasible. So when you make a comment, you've got to understand what is the logic behind that comment. Home advantage, 100%. Give them the pitch that they want, solve it with the curator, no problem. But don't suggest that Kolkata Knight Riders moves out of Kolkata. Bharat Ramraj, your comment.
Yeah, I will try to put my old marketing hat on from my old days. It takes time. It takes time to build a brand. IPL has been around for 18 years. KKR have been around for 18 years. When you think of Shah Rukh Khan and IPL, what do you think of? You think of Eden Gardens. When you think of KKR, what do you think of? You think of Eden Gardens. So, kind of everything is connected to Eden Gardens. We've built a brand. We've built an identity over 18 years. Suddenly, someone can't say that it has to be shifted over to some other stadium or some other venue. Yeah, occasional match you can play outside of Eden Gardens, like what Rajasthan Royals have been playing in Guwahati. The occasional match here or there, it is fine. But you definitely can't shift the location or the venue because you built a brand and the brand is associated with Eden Gardens. Yes, as I noted, I'm fine with Ajinkya Rahane getting a little bit of resistance resistance for spinners if he really wants to, because he's the captain, and KKR have also spent a lot of money in terms of their auction, and also if they want something to help the spinners, then absolutely fine. But it's a brand. KKR is a brand, and basically everything is associated with Kolkata. Everything is here associated with Eden Gardens, as you already noted about Virat Kohli and Bangalore, or Chinnaswamy and MS Dhoni, and Chidambaram Stadium, Chepauk Stadium, and Chennai. So that can't be changed. So that's basically it doesn't make much sense.
Shomik, one more time, what did Shujanda tell you? Because a lot of people who are joining in need to know what exactly was the conversation. Just tell every viewer who's watching.
So the conversation was like, first of all, he said 3-4 things which we can mention here. Number one is that now KKR are on the road. First of all, there are no hard feelings, absolutely no animosity, and there is no fight at all. So KKR are on the road now. After coming back, if anyone from the KKR team management turns up to Shujanda and wants to have a word with him as regards the pitch, he is open to listening to that. He said, I don't have any fight. I have very, very good relationship with everyone in the KKR. Ajinkya Rahane, he particularly mentioned, saying that I know him since his boyhood days, since the time he has been playing age group cricket. And he also said what Rahane said at the press conference was nothing wrong, in the sense that he said, first of all, there is no official complaint from the KKR camp to Shujanda. Nobody took a protest or complaint to Shujanda as regards the nature of the pitch. And what Rahane said at the press conference, he said he never complained about the pitch. He said if the pitch assists a bit of a turn, that would be more helpful for his team. And he is well within his rights to say that. He is entitled to say that. And once again, if there is a communication, I mean, there is a conversation if they are willing to have a conversation, Shujanda is completely open to that.
Shubhan, my point of view is this, that if Shujanda feels that Rahane is right in saying what he has or justified in saying what he has, if there is a formal conversation, it is also in CAB's interest if KKR does well. If KKR does well, Kolkata fans get matches, CAB gets the inaugural match, gets the final match, there is vibrancy, there is demand, there is everything that goes for CAB. So if KKR does well, CAB also stands to benefit. Or Kolkata, the cricket circuit, the ecosystem, everything stands to benefit. So if Shujanda is of the opinion that Ajinkya has said something which is justified, give him what he wants. What's the problem? Then why would you want to say that, oh, you know what, I will not change because of whatever? And there is no need. If you think, and I'm saying only basis what Shujanda just told Shomik, that if you think that Ajinkya has made a justified comment, fair enough, no problems, give him what he wants. If that is that you think he's justified, give him the captain of KKR what he wants. Let him then go and prove himself that, okay, I have been now given the pitch of my choice, the condition of my choice. It is now on me to go and win a cricket match and make the season my own. Put it in Ajinkya Rahane's court that I will give you what you want because I think you are right. Now you go and deliver. What is the problem in that, Shubhan?
I think, see, whatever, and Shujanda has not said this for the first time. Even in the previous seasons, when he was asked about his conversation with Shah Rukh Khan or Gautam Gambhir in the past, he has always said, "वो लोग आके बोलते हैं कि थोड़ा सा टर्नर दे दो, थोड़ा सा बॉल घूमे, स्पिनर्स को थोड़ा सा मदद, ऐसा कुछ दे दो." तो it has been in public. These statements are all in public, so it is not the first time that a KKR captain or a KKR player has come out in public and said that, we would like a bit of spin on the pitch. And having said that, whatever statement he made to Shomik Da in that interview or in that piece, he clearly said that BCCI, he is going by the guideline. So we can't pinpoint and say that Shujanda is completely wrong or he's putting KKR in the dark or he's not listening to KKR. He has no, like, he's not obliged to listen to KKR things, but yes, it's a mutual, like we discussed yesterday as well, it is a mutual coordination that, you give something, I give you something, and we go together. And as you rightly said, if KKR does well, Eden Gardens, the Kolkata ecosystem gets boosted. But again, I will say one thing only, that the lineup which KKR has produced, yes, if I am assuming that KKR will bow down to this pressure created on social media. Not KKR, but Shujanda and the Eden Gardens or the CAB authorities. They will bow down to, one day they will bow down to this pressure created on social media and they will give a rank turner. What if KKR does not win then? What if they lose? What if their batting does not fire? You will again go back to creating and mind you, if you create a turner.
Point here. You are making a very important point here. You are saying, see, suppose last year KKR won 5 out of the 7 home games.
Right.
5 out of the 7 home games were won by KKR.
No one said a thing. No one said a thing.
What was the pitch like? What was the
pitch? It was 220, 230. Josh Butler coming and scoring centuries with one leg.
If you remember, Punjab Kings chased down 200 and some 60 or 50 or whatever, something like that. Highest ever total was also chased down. The highest total in IPL history that has been chased was at the Eden Gardens. You've got to face it. And this is me, not CAB, not Shujanda. If you ask me, I would have given KKR what they want. You want this? Take it. If you think that by doing this, you can go and win a cricket match, here it is. You are the home team. We don't want any issue. Here it is. Take a wicket of your liking. Go and win. If they do, tremendous for KKR, for CAB, for Bengal, for the ecosystem, for everyone. And if you don't, then Shujanda or anybody has every reason to say, boss, you wanted this, I've given you this. Now why are you not winning? There is zero reason for him to say no. If he gives in, if he says, fine, I will give in, Ajinkya Rahane has asked for a wicket which spins some, fair enough. Let me give it to him. Let me give you home advantage. I have now given what you wanted. Now go do your job and win. Is that not a better solution, Shubhayan? Before I ask Gargi the same question.
Boryada, we talk the same. We talk the same on the same lines when Indian cricket team plays in home test matches. That you have a Ravichandran Ashwin, you have a Ravindra Jadeja, you have a Kuldeep Yadav. Then why do you need to prepare ranked turners? You have quality spinners, far better spinners than what other teams have are coming with. You are giving by preparing ranked turners or a turners, you are giving someone like a Joe Root a chance, someone like a Jack Leach a chance to come and disrupt your what Mitchell Santner did in the home series. You prepared ranked turners and Mitchell Santner just ran through your batting lineup. Had they been all three pitches been flatter surface, I think Ashwin, Jadeja and Washington Sundar would have done far better than Mitchell Santner what he did in those pitches. So by creating ranked turners, you are giving other teams a fair chance, their spinners a chance to wreak havoc with your batting lineup. And again, I'll come back to the same statement. A Sunil Narayan, a Varun Chakravarti, quality of these two spinners, they can bowl in any kind of surfaces. Yes, there will be odd days, odd bad days, like it happened in the first game against RCB, where Varun Chakravarti went for runs. But by preparing rank turners, you are giving someone like a Nitish Rana, someone like a Riyan Parag a chance to come back, and Riyan bowled pretty well in the last game because the pitch was assisting him. Had he gotten a couple of more wickets, things would have completely changed in that dynamics of the match. My point is, yes, I agree with you now. Give them what they want, but don't come crying back if you don't lose two matches. If you lose two matches on the trot, then it will be on you.
Agree. I mean, see, Gargi, my question to you is, KKR, like say Chepauk, it is Chennai's home base. They have spent X $1 million to build a franchise, and they have a home base in Chepauk. They have fans, loyal fans, etc., etc. They can say, give us home advantage. IPL is built on this concept. When COVID happened, this concept was taken away. Sheen had gone from IPL. You also remember, television ratings fell. Now it is back to unprecedented heights. If you take IPL, the brand, this home and away concept is at the root of it. Now, if KKR is asking for it, give it. Why? What is there, to say no? If you ask me, and this is my personal opinion, by the way, I have not spoken to Shujan Mukherjee. Shomik Chakraborty has. If you ask me, my position is very straight. KKR, if they formally ask for something, Shomik says they haven't yet. Shujanda hasn't yet formally been asked. If they formally ask for something, Shujanda should give it. If they ask for a wicket of their whatever choice, little spin, X spin, give it. Give it to KKR and say, yes, you ask for home advantage. It is not a problem. Here, take it. But as Shubhayan said, if after that they don't do justice and they lose, then no way can anyone complain that we did not get the wicket of our choice. That's my position. I am 100% on home advantage. I am 0% on moving the base out of Calcutta. Whoever is saying that has no understanding of ground reality or brand.
And I find it funny, people are blaming Saurabh Ganguly and CAB for this. They don't have an iota of idea how hard Saurabh Ganguly is working to not let that game against LSG move away from Kolkata. He's taking charge, and if that game remains, which is likely to remain in Kolkata, credit should go to Saurabh Ganguly and not other people.
And by the way, it is in Ganguly's interest to keep KKR games in Calcutta.
Right.
Okay. So
right.
He is working the hardest, as Shubhayan said. So to say this is Ganguly's whatever.
People are making conspiracy theories because Ganguly was moved away from KKR. He was not retained in KKR.
He and Shah Rukh Khan have a very good relationship.
Absolutely.
He and Shah Rukh Khan have a beautiful relationship. But if I was CAB, and again, I have not spoken to anyone. If I was CAB, I was Snehashish Ganguly, the president, I would have gone and told Shujanda, give KKR the wicket that they want. Give it. Give KKR the wicket that they want. They are the home, KKR is the home team. We as CAB should work in tandem, in collaboration, in cooperation. This is Bengal cricket plus CAB plus KKR equal to IPL. Give what they want. No big deal. By not giving, CAB doesn't lose anything. Or giving, CAB doesn't lose anything. CAB wants a full house, a packed crowd celebration. Give it to them. If they win, fabulous. Then the bond only cements that we gave them what they wanted. If they don't win, then you go and tell them, boss, we gave you what you wanted, you've not won. Now don't ask for it. Gargi, where do you stand? If I was CAB, I will give KKR what they wanted.
I don't think any one of us on this panel is against the concept of home advantage, or are saying that Ajinkya Rahane or whoever in the staff wants a certain kind of pitch, that they should not get it. Of course, there should be some collaboration. Like we've all been saying for the past couple of days, there should be collaboration between the franchisees and the curators or whatever. But when we move ahead from this conversation, like you said, if KKR gets the kind of pitch they are asking for, if KKR were dominating on spin-friendly pitches with both bat and the ball, they have with the ball, but with the bat, I'm not so sure. This conversation would hold more weight, I believe. But the truth is, their batters have not shown enough authority against spin to demand a sort of surface that is tailored to it. And I believe instead of fixating on pitch conditions, they need to take a bit of accountability with their batting approach as well. The best teams in IPL history, talk about a CSK or an MI in their prime years, have adapted to conditions rather than sort of making excuses or whatever. But right now, I think the bigger question is, first of all, if they want a certain pitch, give it to them, because that is the entire point of having home advantage and having a home venue. But the bigger question isn't just whether KKR should get a slow pitch in Eden Gardens, but whether they have the skill set to actually thrive on it.
Shomit Chakravarti, straight question that Shubhan mentioned. By the way, none of us are saying Ajinkya Rahane has asked for a rank turner. He did not ask for a rank turner. He said a pitch that spins a little bit. That's something like that. Shomik, does such a wicket which is slow, assist spin, not easy to bat on, if that is what it is, does that suit KKR? Shubhayan disagrees. Andre Russell, Ramandeep Singh, Rinku Singh, that kind of a middle order. Do you want that kind of a wicket? Or do you think Ajinkya Rahane found it difficult yesterday? Do you think that can actually backfire for KKR?
See, KKR in their ranks have batsmen who likes the ball to come onto the bat. And at Eden Gardens, the way Shujanda prepares the pitch, they get that. You start from Sunil Narine, then Ajinkya Rahane, when the ball, Quinton de Kock, Andre Russell, Rinku, everyone. When the pitch is tacky, the ball is not coming onto the bat. Ajinkya Rahane has been having problems since ages. So that is one of the reasons.
But de Kock batted well yesterday, Shomik. Somebody is pointing out de Kock batted very well.
Absolutely, de Kock batted well, but then
whom
again,
did de Kock target? De Kock target Riyan Parag. De Kock target their pacers.
Exactly. And once again, like you are asking for a pitch that will assist turn. Now you are playing against CSK. Okay, you have Sunil Narine, and for example, you are playing against CSK. You have Sunil Narine and Varun Chakravarti in your ranks, fair enough. Both very, very good bowlers in their own right. But compare that with CSK bowling spin attack. That is world class. What do you do? Then you will go to Shujanda then and say, no, for this game, I want a feather bed. Stuff like that. And also one more thing that you have mentioned. Yes, KKR doing well contributes to Bengal cricket's CAB Bengal cricket's ecosystem. That is fine. But it is both ways. According to Brand Finances, which is a company that does ratings, KKR's brand value stands at $109 million. Now, like some of the people, prisoners of their ignorance, calling that KKR should move away from Calcutta. You take KKR from Calcutta, out of Calcutta, and that brand values instantly becomes up. So that is the thing. All your commercial thing, it is the relation KKR and Kolkata. All your commercial aspects, everything is interspersed. So from that point of view, your brand value once again takes a nosedive. If I am allowed to draw a football analogy once again, Manchester United playing in Manchester is one thing. Manchester United playing in East Midlands is a completely different ball game altogether. Commercially, Manchester United, even one of the greatest, biggest sporting institution in the world. I mean, let alone KKR or any other IPL franchise, the biggest, arguably the biggest sporting brand in the world will take a hit if they move out of Manchester to play at East Midlands, for example. The same with KKR. Their brand value from $109 million will be halved if they move out of Calcutta.
Okay, the best question of the show is this one. Gargi, somebody is saying Rahane has rattled Rev Sports. This is the best question of the show. How on earth has Rahane this? Rahane has rattled Rev Sports. CAB, but Shubhayan has a point. Boss, this is the best. This should be framed. Oh, I mean, come on, boss. And someone says Shomik is stuck in the 1960s because he says Calcutta. Romit, Calcutta, Kolkata, according to some people in the world who don't even know how to pronounce.
No, please,
it doesn't matter.
Please let me address this. I will continue to call it Calcutta until my last breath. First of all, because Calcutta is more cosmopolitan, number one. And number two, legally, as long as it is Calcutta High Court, I am jolly well within my rights to call it Calcutta.
No, whether it's Calcutta, Kolkata, the semantics don't matter. It just doesn't matter. It is as simple as that. But last 10 minutes on the show. What is the way forward? My way forward is simple. My way forward is, if I was Snehashish Ganguly, I would invite Ajinkya Rahane for a cup of tea on the 1st of April. Before that, a silent instruction would go to Shujan Mukharji to say, give him the wicket that they want. Call Shujan Mukharji also into the same meeting and say, listen, we are all one. You want a Turner, which assist spin or whatever it is. Shubhayan did not for once say rank Turner. Whatever wicket you want, we will give it to you because this is your home ground as much as ours. That's what my solution is. On the 1st of April, Snehashish Ganguly brokers that meeting in his chamber over bread and fish fry. Now, on the 3rd, if Kolkata Knight Riders doesn't win, then Shujan Mukharji, Snehashish Ganguly, everyone is well within their rights to say, listen, we gave you the wicket of your choice. You should go back to the drawing board and introspect whether you need to play better cricket or you need to focus on the wicket. Gargi Raut, where do you stand on this?
Similar opinion as well. That's what I've been saying, that home advantage is a tactical lever. They should be able to use it within reason, and if KKR wants a certain sort of pitch, give them it. And then if it doesn't work out for KKR, then you are well within your rights to say that this isn't our fault. You can't blame it on the pitch anymore. You can't be making excuses. We gave you what you wanted and you still didn't win. So it's a simple debate at this point. You're on mute.
Ashni or whatever his name is says it was in jest, but I loved it that Ajinkya Rahane here, Ashni, Ajinkya Rahane has rattled Rev Sports is the comment of the day. As far as I am concerned, I don't care about IPL. Whoever wins, ultimately India wins. Every night I go home happy because my team will write 5 copies. There is no nationalism in it. They will write 5 copies, people will consume. Shomik will do a Shujan Mukherjee interview, which will become a national headline. I am happy. So it doesn't matter to me who wins, who loses. Nothing matters. Nothing whatsoever. But Shubhayan, do you see a resolution? I do. I do think a resolution is on the cards. I think frayed tempers need to just kind of calm down. I think a cup of tea, a silent word here, there, some back channel talk, and this matter will be buried tomorrow.
Pretty sure we are going to see a Turner at Eden Gardens this time around. In some matches, in some of the home matches, we'll see the kind of pressure this KKR fan base has created. I think we will see a Turner. What kind of Turner is it? Whether it's a slow Turner, whether it's a rank Turner, whether there's a little assistance as per Ajinkya Rahane what he said. That remains to be seen, but we will see. We will see some sort of spin in the coming games, and let's see from there how KKR does. But I will still stick to my point. KKR have two of the best spinners in this entire league, but their main strength is their batting, which relies on eating pace up everywhere they go. I think if other team is scoring 240, they KKR is well capable of chasing down 240. If there's a flat deck, KKR is well capable, and they are batting first. They can score 250 on their day. There, I think. Let's see how it goes. But I'm pretty sure we'll see a turner this time around in some of the.
Shubham,
Yeah, this is another one.
Shubham,
Rev Sports
bring
only loves KKR when you talk of moving it out to another city. Rev Sports doesn't love anybody. Rev Sports doesn't love anybody. Not KKR, not CSK, not Bangalore, not whatever. If KKR plays well, and according to me, my personal opinion, KKR is one of the best teams in the IPL. They should make the playoffs. I'm on record saying that. I'm on record saying if this team doesn't play the final with this quality, then they've not done justice. It is in our DNA to call spade a spade and see what we, report what we see. That is why we reported Shujan Chakraborty. That is why we reported KKR. That is why we've said home advantage, give it to them, absolutely no problem. It has nothing to do with us loving KKR or not loving KKR. So clear. Shomik, where do you stand on it? Do you see a resolution? Final round of questions.
Yes. A resolution appears to be on the cards, and the way Shujanda spoke to me today, it there will be a thaw. There will be a thaw, and KKR very likely. This is my reporter's hunch that KKR very likely is going to get something. Apparently, they would be happy. They would be happy with in their next game against Sunrisers Hyderabad. I think that is going to be the case, but a continuation to what Shubhan said. Shubhan, it would be great in a win or bust game against CSK. If it is a Bunsen, it is a win or bust game, and it is a Bunsen. Bring it on.
Bharat, your comment. Resolution, what's the way forward? Bharat,
As Bharat zoned out.
can you hear me? Are
Bharat.
Gargi, your comment, closing comments.
Well, what do you say at this point? I think this controversy, this debate has been going on for far too long. Now it's time to get a resolution, like you all have been saying, over a cup of tea. If I've gotten my Kolkata culture right, tea, fish fry, jhalmuri, this needs to be sorted out. Whatever KKR wants, give it to them, and then their performance is in their hands. So it's simple now.
By now,
Okay, to
Gargi,
close
you
the show.
cannot
I,
R on
I,
your
I think
Kolkata
this
culture.
is what happened, Shobik.
No, I'm telling Gargi that by now she cannot afford to R on her Kolkata culture.
Somebody is saying you guys will not tell anything against Shujan because of an interview. Even if they say, by the way, Shujan told Shomik that because of Shomik, he's been castigated around national media. These are relationships that these people have built over the years. It doesn't matter. So forget about your interview point. My summation.
Let us do our job. You focus on
You focus
supporting
on yours.
KKR.
You focus on commenting. My summation. 1. KKR will get a pitch of their choice. 2. This matter will be resolved. It is actually a molehill in a mountain. It's a trivial matter. 3. Shujonda and CAB, if I was in their position, I would give KKR what they want. Then it is on KKR to go out and deliver for their fans. 4. KKR moving out of this city is the most outrageously stupid suggestion I've ever heard, because brand value and business sense doesn't work, and IPL is as much about brand business as anything else. Finally, I don't think Ajinkya Rahane is one of those people to stay with ego. I think Venki Mysore is a diplomatic, is a prudent, rational, calm, diplomatic man who knows how to resolve. I think Snehashish Ganguly also knows that. So if you ask me, there will be back channels. There will be a Venki Mysore conversation with Snehashish Ganguly and Shujan Mukharji, and a resolution on the cards. This political drama, or rather social media drama, like the way it is unfolding, is of no relevance whatsoever to the people who ultimately will prepare the wicket for the 3rd of April. So all KKR fans, you will get a wicket of your choice. Absolutely, you will get a wicket of your choice. If I understand my cricket and a little bit of the back channel, that is on the cards. Will KKR win against Travis Head, Abhishek Sharma, Nitish Reddy, Henrik Klaasen, and others? We don't know. And if they don't, then what happens is a question we will debate on the 4th of April. For the moment, Gargi Rao, Shubhan Chakraborty, Bharat Ramraj coming and going exactly like this social media madness, and Shomit Chakraborty. Thank you very much for joining me, and to everyone who commented, thanks for joining us as always. The debate rages on.